Hey Pixies, my name is Pixel, and today we are doing Naruto Uzumaki from Naruto. And this is part 1 of the tutorial. Hopefully this is enough distance. And if not, we can work with it. I have a camera guy up there. You might see in the left screen somewhere near the top, maybe somewhere in the middle of her face. There is a camera guy. Anyway, the only block you're going to need for this part is the black concrete. We're not going to need anything else. When we get to the point of coloring in, I will tell you blocks that we'll need. For right now, just get out the black concrete. So this is a big build. This does reach, I do not know the exact width of this, but this does reach height limit. So, and height limit is 256. And if it's not, and if you have a different height limit than I do, you can just build it on the floor. Anyway, to get started, you want to find where you want to build it. And this does go overhang the left quite a bit. And I think it doesn't overhang anything over here. But on this side, there is a bit of blocks that go over the first block you place. So keep that in mind when building in your worlds. To start off, you want to place 2 blocks going across to the right. 1, 2. From these 2, you want to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2. And one thing I want you to do is please use a placement block. I don't want you getting lost. I don't want you messing up. That way, if you ever have to leave, and for some reason you leave the blocks here, and if they're the same, you know which one to get rid of. Whereas if you don't do that, then you're stuck with this mess, and then you're probably going to forget which one you're actually meant to get rid of. Like, go get rid of this, and then it's just going to be messed up. So please use a placement block. Another thing to know is I will explain terms like 2 sets of something or 3 sets of something when that time comes. And pixel arts do connect at this diagonal and a linked block. So this is a normal 2 blocks going across. And then there's a linked 2, which is when if I say a linked 2 blocks going across to the right, or it could be any number. Let's say I say do a link 3 going across the right. The first block you place is on top of the right block of the initial 2. This is a linked where these connect like this and there's no diagonal to it. That is a normal 3. This is a linked 3. So please pay attention to the video and also pay attention to my voice. Like, pay more attention to the video because I might say something like go to the right when I mean go to the left. And I've done that before. So, please be careful that you're paying attention to the video and not my voice. Also be paying attention to when I say linked versus when I don't. From these 2 here, you want to place 5 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you want to place 3 blocks going diagonally up to the right. 1, 2, 3. So I'm only doing the outline, but if there is a line here that does connect to the ground, if you wish to connect it up like to the ground, you just want to place next to this block or on top of it, place 2 placement blocks going up, 1, 2, and then place 6 blocks going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it should touch the ground. From these 6, you want to place 17 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And you just want to mark the bottom of the 17 because we will come back to this later for when we do inner details. From these 17, you want to place 3 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2, 3. What you want to do now is switching over to your placement block, and your placement block can be any block as long as it's something that you will most likely never use in a pixel art. So in this case, you can use bookshelf, you could use grass block, you could use, I was gonna say you could use pumpkin, but you can't use pumpkin. You could use glazed terracotta, you can use mushroom blocks, glass, as long as it's something that is not going to be in the pixel art like at all, you can use as your placement block. Because a lot of the blocks I use are the terracottas, concretes, concrete powders, and wool, as well as sand and birch. Sand is going to fall, so I can't use that as a placement block anyway. So I do not use terracotta, concrete, wool, or any of my more common blocks as my placement blocks, because I know that's just going to confuse me later. So from the 3 now that I explained that, from the 3 you just place, switching over to your placement block, you want to place 1 block to the right of the top block of these 3. So it should look like this. Switching back over to your block concrete, you want to place 4 blocks going across. So on top of the bookshelf block, I want to place 4 blocks going across to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just want to mark that block right there, the end of the 4. The first block you place in the 4. From these 4, you want to place 6 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get rid of the placement block. From these 6, you want to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2. Now you want to place 2 blocks going diagonally up to the left. 1, 2. From these 2 diagonals, you want to place 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3. From these 3, you actually want to do 2 things. 1, on the left block directly on top of it, you want to place 1 block concrete and mark it. But you also, from the bottom of these 3, you still on the left side, you want to place 7 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this area here marks one of the lines in his hand to differentiate the fingers. From these 7, you want to place 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3. From these 3, you want to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2. And looking at it, this might be a bit too close to Nami, but this might be a bit close considering the size. We'll find out. I don't even know if we're in frame, if this is going to stay in frame or not. From these 2, you want to place 1 block going up to the left. Now you want to place 5 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, from these 5, you want to do 2 things. First, you want to find the second to last block in from the left and place 1 block concrete on top of that and mark it. But you also Want to place 4 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And mark the last block. Moving in one from the block you just marked, you want to place 2 blocks underneath it. 1, 2. Sorry, my sister just walked in.
Hi.
They can't hear you.
You can tell them I said hi.
She said hi.
How many people?
I've been filming for 11 minutes. I got 0 people.
But it doesn't matter because no one's here.
No one's here, but people are going to watch it. Anyway, from these 2 blocks here, you want to place 3 blocks going down on the left. 1, 2, 3. Now you want to place 2 blocks going diagonally down to the left. 1, 2. Get rid of placement blocks. After these 2 diagonals here, you want to place 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2. After these 2, you want to place 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2, 3. From these 3, you want to place 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3. From here, you want to place 3 blocks going diagonally up to the left. 1, 2, 3. Now you want to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2. Now you want to place 1 block going up to the left. 1. If I have to move this later, I will. Just to get it all in frame. Because of how big this is, I don't even think I'll be able to get all of it in frame, especially with a split screen like this. So you may not be able to catch all of it. If I wasn't doing split screen, I'd probably be able to get it all in one frame, but because it's split screen, some pieces might get cut off. So sorry if you won't be able to see everything. From the single, you want to place 4 sets of 2s going across on the upper level to the left. And this is where one of those terms come in. And when I say, I'm going to bring this back here just to show you. When I say, in this case, 4 sets of 2s, I mean going across on the upper level to the left, or it could be going up on the left or up on the right. It does not matter. Going down to the right or down to the left, or going across on the lower level to the right or left. When I say that, I mean you're going to have, this is 1 set. This is 2 sets of 2s. This is 3 sets of 2s. So imagine it like there is 4 2s going across to the right. So there's 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. And the number may vary. I might say 5 sets of 3s. It's the same premise with different numbers. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4. There's 4 2s going across, and it's on the upper level to the left. Just get rid of the placement blocks. From these 4 sets of 2s, you want to place 1 block going up to the left. Now I want to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2. And already, just by looking at this, I don't think I can use commands in this thing, right? No. I don't think I can. So sorry guys, I'm just trying to see if I can use chat, like the text chat.
Hey everyone, this is Tim from Your Six Gaming. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the text chat in Minecraft on your PlayStation 4. So let's go ahead and jump in the video right now. Deep under here, we will be able to press X up the chat, and if you press the right D-pad button, it will open up the chat and command page. Under here, we will be able to press X and we can type a message.
I don't think we can use chat on this thing.
This will be the only way that we will be able to communicate with people. So once I have my message in,
If I could, I think I've used it before, but I don't remember how.
left hand side of the corner. So now if I press the D-pad to the right again, I can go back into my chat and commands page.
From these two, if I have to move this later and move it back and just move my camera guy forward more, I will. But even then, I do not think I'll be able to get it all in frame. But I'll try my best. Hopefully we get most of this. This is still going to the left, and just looking at my right side camera, I know that this is not going to be seeing everything on the left. So I'm going to try. If I need to push this back, I very much will. But the only reason it's so close is because my character is leaning directly against Nami. Like, it cannot go any more back. This is as far back as my camera guy can go. Like, if I turn around, I am right on it. And that's why it's so close. I'm gonna have to move now. So I'm going to do this. So I cannot go any more back. That is as far back as we can go. And I just realized. I is not invisible. From these 2 blocks going across here, with your placement block, you want to place 2 blocks to the left, directly next to it. 1, 2. And starting on top of these blocks here, you want to place 10 blocks going across to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And mark the last block and get rid of these placement blocks over here. We will come back to that later. That connects to another piece in the hand. I believe it connects to something from right there. To continue, from here, you want to place 1 block going up to the left. And now we're going to start getting into some verticals a little bit, and then we're going to start flying it out again, because he is holding a those throwing knives in Naruto. I don't remember what they're called. They're called kunais. Or whatever. Whatever they're called, it does have one in his hand. So we're gonna have to go vertical, and then we're gonna have to flatten it out to do the circle bit of the knife. From this single here, you want to place 2 blocks going up on the right. Sorry, on the left. 1, 2. From these 2 blocks going up, you want to place 3 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3. And mark the top block. Then you want to find the middle block of these 3. So this one right here. And place 1 block to the left of it. From there, you want to place another 2 singles going diagonally up to the left. 1, 2. Now you want to place 2 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2. Now you want to place 3 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2, 3. This is one of those times I said to the right, but I placed it to the left. So please make sure you are paying attention to the video and not to my voice. Because I do make mistakes. But to continue on, from these 3, you want to place 4 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. From these 4, you want to place 3 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3. From these 3, you want to place 4 blocks going up on the right. Sorry, on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you want to mark the top block. You can mark the entire thing if you want. I'm only marking the top block because that's the one we go from, or the rightmost block. Usually it's the top block, usually it's the last block that we place in that area there. I always go for the top because that's typically where I'm coming from. In this one case, it's the last block I place in the 10. So the reason I mark the last block, not the entire thing, so that's where I leave off, and that's where I'm going to continue from. From these 4, you want to find the second to last block from the bottom, so this one right here, and place 4 blocks to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you want to place 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2, 3. Now you want to place 11 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, 11. I'm going to recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So for double digits like that, please make sure you're counting carefully. From these 11, we can't even see the screen anymore. I know not all this will be able to be fit in frame, so I either have to reverse it or I don't do split screen anymore. And I zoom back, and that way you guys can see what it is I'm doing. The only reason I'm doing split screen is because someone said it's easier to have split screen going on so you guys can see what I'm doing. But then you won't be able to see everything I've done in frame. Especially for this one, since it's so big, since it has like 400 blocks width, maybe less, like maybe 300 something. It won't be able to fit everything in frame. From these 11 blocks here, you want to place 2 sets of 2s going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. From these 2 sets of 2s, you want to place 3 blocks going diagonally up to the left. 1, 2, 3. Now you want to place 3 sets of 2s going up on the left. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Get rid of the placement blocks. From these 3 sets of 2s, you want to place 5 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to start going to the right. And there is a bit of an inner circle here that we're going to have to do, but we will do that later. And I think we may have to work with that just to get his hand to finish off, to continue the hand and to finish off the knife. From these 5 vertical that you just placed, you want to place 3 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2, 3. From these 3, you want to place 2 sets of 2s going up on the right. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. Now you want to place 5 blocks going diagonally up to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of the placement blocks. Now you want to place 2 sets of 3s going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2. Now you want to place 4 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. From those 4, this is the top of the kunai knife, or the knife, whatever it is called. I don't remember what it's called. I'm sure it has a name. They explain it in Naruto. I don't know why. I don't know it. Kunai knife, or a knife, whatever it is called. Anyway, from those 4, you want to place 4 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you want to place 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now you want to place 1 block going down to the right. Now you want to place 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2. From these 2 blocks here, you want to place 2 blocks going down on the right. 1, 2. From those 2 vertical, you want to do 2 things. First, next to the bottom block of the 2 on the right side, you want to place 1, but you also from the same. From these 2 vertical blocks here that you placed, you want to place 2 blocks going diagonally down to the left. 1, 2. Sorry, that was a bit. My sister's laptop started ringing. I think someone tried to call her. So I wanted to see what that was. From these 2 diagonal, you want to place 7 blocks going down on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And before we continue, you just want to mark that block there because we will come back to it. From these 7, you want to find the middle block. You want to find that block there, the one smack in the middle. And from it, you want to place 6 blocks going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you want to mark the bottom. Let's go back to the 7 because we have to do another thing with that 7. From there, you want to place 8 blocks going down on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From those 8, you want to place 3 blocks going down on the right. 1, 2, 3. And we can get rid of that placement block there. That was from these 4 that we started this knife from. Let's go back up to the 6 that we placed here that we marked the bottom block of. Once you find it, should not be too far from where we just connected. You want to place 3 blocks going diagonally down to the left. 1, 2, 3. From those 3 singles, you want to place 2 sets of 2s going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. From those 2 sets of 2s, you want to place 4 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. From these 4, you want to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2. Now you want to place 3 blocks going diagonally up to the left. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of the placement blocks. From those 3 diagonals, you want to place 8 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you want to place 2 blocks going diagonally up to the right. 1, 2. From those 2 singles, you want to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2. I almost said to the left there, but I corrected myself. From those 2 blocks there, you want to place 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3. Now you want to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2. And that is the top of the inner circle of the kunai knife. And now we just have to connect it back to those 6. From these 2 blocks here, you want to place 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now you want to place 4 blocks going diagonally down to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And get rid of the placement blocks. And that is the butt end of the knife that he's holding. Done. The rest of the knife is over there to the right. And let's go back up to, we see this placement block here that we have on this like L looking shape here. You want to find this area here. This L shape right here. That we started the inner area of the knife in. And that's very close to the top of it. Once you find it, you want to place 3 blocks going diagonally up to the right. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of the placement blocks. From there, from these 3 diagonals, you want to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2. Now you want to place 5 blocks going diagonally up to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And get rid of the placement blocks. Now you want to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2. From here, you want to place 1 block going up to the right. Now you want to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2. Now you want to place 1 block going up to the right. From this single here, you want to place 2 sets of 2s going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. From these two sets of twos, you want to place one block going up to the right. One. Now you want to place two sets of twos going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Placement blocks. From these two sets of twos, you want to place one block going up to the right. Now you want to place 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now you want to place 4 blocks going across on the, sorry, not 4 blocks. Ignore what I said, there is no 4 blocks. You want to place 8 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From those 8, you want to place 12 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. From these 12, there's a little bit of a line that comes down here that we're going to mark. Going to the right side of the 12, you want to place, with your placement blocks and underneath the line, 4 blocks to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you want to place 2 blocks next to it, going to the left. 1, 2. And just mark them both. Or you can just mark the last block there, so that's where we are going to be coming off of. And there is another line here that is also under this line, but it's not connected. But when we come back to this and do inner details in another part, maybe in part 2, we'll get working on hand details. From these 12, you want to place 28 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And get rid of the placement block. From these 28, first off, you want to mark the last block, because that not only continues the hand, but it also separates the hand from his jacket. Switching over to your placement block on top of the 28, starting on top of it, you want to place 4 blocks going to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And place 1 block going to the left next to it. And get rid of those placement blocks. Keep this one here. Do not get rid of this one. You are going to need it. And if you don't mark these, it's going to become really confusing later where it is I am, unless you really closely pay attention to the video. From this single, you want to place another one going up to the right. Now you should have 2 singles. From there, you want to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2. Now you want to place 3 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2, 3. From those 3, you want to place 2 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2. And keep that one there. You are going to want it when we go down to the left. But you want to just mark the top of these 2. From these 2, if you got rid of this placement block, just put it back and place 1 next to it. So you essentially went 1 block going down to the left. From this single, you want to place 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2, 3. And there are areas similar to that of the knife where there is inner lines that we have to do to get it, because there are some areas that don't get filled in at all. Much like that inner circle of the knife, only the outer bit gets filled in. Same goes for something in the zipper, which is what we're working on now. From these three, you want to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2. On top of the left block, you want to place 2 blocks on top. 1, 2. From here, you want to place 2 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2. From the bottom block on the right side, you want to place 2 more blocks. 1, 2. And right here, the reason I'm doing this now is because there is a area that doesn't get filled in right here in the zipper. So from these now 3 blocks, you want to place 1 block going down to the right. And I want to place 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2. And you want to place on top of the left block, just place 1. There. And this block right here, you can mark it with your bookshelf block to indicate that nothing gets filled in there, or you can just leave it blank and be really careful when filling it in. And actually tell you what blocks get filled in where. If you want to fill in this tiny space here now, then you can get out the cyan terracotta and just fill it in. But I'm not going to fill it in. Since the cyan terracotta is now in my hand, I'm just going to put it in my inventory. Let's move up back to these 2 vertical here that we started this mess from. And I'm telling you now, when it comes to shading in the jacket, it might become a little difficult because a lot of it is black, and I game filled in all the shading in the jacket in with black concrete. So this area here, when we actually get to doing it, like there's a large area here gets filled in with black. Just be really careful as to not go over the outline. Because you don't want to fill in something accidentally and it'll be really hard to see what exactly it was you were supposed to do. You can, in later parts, reference back to part 1 if you're confused, or reference back to another part if you do not remember where something goes. From these 2 vertical, you want to place 2 blocks going 3 blocks going diagonally up. To the right. 1, 2, 3. And I might only do half of the outline in this because I'm coming at 43 minutes. And those of you who don't know, I do have a Discord server, which a link to it will be in the description below. Well, Twitch won't. But YouTube will have a description where I will post a link to my Discord account. I asked if they wanted shorter streams, where I'm not doing like 4-hour long streams. They wanted to slim it down, so that's why I'm only doing inner detail. That's why I'm not doing inner details yet. If I was doing it how I normally would, I would have continued from all of these places and done inner lines. The hand, I would have continued the hand this way. I would have continued up there and done more of the jacket, but I'm not going to because I'm kind of doing something different, and because they wanted me to do this, I am doing what people want. I might go back to doing single screen and just pushing it further back and just zooming out every now and again just so you know what I'm doing, because Naruto is massive width-wise and height-wise. It's not gonna all fit in the frame. And with Xbox versus PC, is a whole different story. And I don't think you can do split screen with PC. You might be able to it if you can. I do not know how. But we're going to move on and continue with the outlines, which is why I'm saying I might only do half as to limit how much I actually get done. Because right now, this alone is taking 45 minutes. And that includes explaining stuff and explaining this. From these 3 diagonals, you want to place... Actually, you want to place one more block on top of the 3rd diagonal. And mark it. On the left side of the top block, you want to place 1 black concrete. So you get this like backwards kind of like R shape. And you just want to mark that corner. From this single here, you want to place 2 blocks going diagonally up to the left. 1, 2. And I doubt even this is going to completely get in frame because this does reach height limit. And this might get all of it in frame. And if it doesn't, I am sorry. From these 2 diagonals here, you want to place 3 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3. From these 3, on the next to the top block on the left side, you want to place another 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and mark the corner. Similar to what we did with that area over there, because we will continue from that way. From these now 4 blocks, you want to place 6 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to ask this later, probably in my Discord server and in the description, and maybe a comment in a YouTube video. And that is, I'm going to ask it right now, is that if you would rather me continue doing Xbox or if you want me to start doing them on my PC, where it would be much easier. You won't get the split screen, but if it means being able to get everything in frame, it would be worth it. And I'm going to ask this. Do you guys want me to continue doing Xbox streams, or do you want me to start doing PC streams where all my tutorials are PC and no split screen? I'm going to stop doing split screen anyway, just because I think it would be better personally for me, and just to make sure things get in frame more. And I'll just zoom back every now and again to show you what it is we've been working on. If you'd rather I do that, where I just go back to one screen, and if I go to PC, where I will be able to catch everything in frame without fog, we can. I can do that. So just let me know. And I will ask this in my Discord server, as well, just to see what you guys all think. Anyway, to continue on, from these 6, you want to place 2 sets of 2s going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. From these 2 sets of 2s, you want to place... Oh god, this is a lot of diagonals. I'm going to count. 12, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. From these 2 sets of 2s, you have to place 15 blocks going diagonally up to the left. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Get rid of all the placement blocks. Once you have these 15 diagonals, and I don't know if you're realizing, we are now working on the face of Naruto. From these 15 diagonals, you want to place 2 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2. This is his face. At least this is the left side of his face. The rest of his face comes off of that area there. From these 2 vertical, you want to place 1 block going up to the right. Sorry, to the left. From that single, you want to place 4 sets of 2s going up on the left. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4. Get rid of the placement blocks. From these 4 sets of 2s, you want to place 5 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From these 5, you want to place 4 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you want to place 6 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you want to place 7 blocks going up on the left. 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From these 7, you want to place 5 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you want to place 7 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From these 7, you want to place 4 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. From these 4, on the second to last block from the top, so 1 down from the top block, you want to place 2 black concrete to the right. 1, 2, and just mark that. Because that starts the headband, the hatake that they wear to symbolize that they are a ninja. And we are not working on inner details right now. Going back to these 4, on the top block, you want to place 2 sets of 2s going up on the left. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. From these 2 sets of 2s, you want to place 3 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, and you want to mark the top block. Do not get rid of this one here because you are going to need it to go down to the left. From these 3, you want to place 3 blocks going down on the left. 1, 2, 3. And that's why you wanted to keep that. If you got rid of it, it's fine too, but it would have been easier for you to have just kept it there. Switching to your bookshelf block, you want to place 1, or your placement block, you want to place 1 underneath these 3. And on the left side of it, you want to place 20 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Get rid of the placement block down here. And you want to mark the top block of the 20, but also on the left side, you want to count down 4 blocks, still with your placement block. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you want to place 2 blocks underneath that. 1, 2. Get rid of the placement blocks, but keep that one right there. So it should look something like this. And this is now his hair. We were working on his face, and now we are working on his hair. It's very spiky. There is a lot of spikes. I think there's at least there's at least like 3 different spikes going on. From those 2 vertical that we placed next to these 20 blocks going up, you want to place 1 block going down to the left. Now you want to place 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2. From those 2 blocks going across, you want to place 2 blocks going diagonally down to the left. 1, 2. From those 2 diagonal, you now want to place 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2, 3. You want to do 2 things with this. First, you want to place 1 block on top of the middle of the 3, like this, like so. So it should look like an upside down T. An upside down squashed T. And from the last block, the left block, you want to do a linked 2 going across on the lower level to the left. 1, 2. We're going to zoom back a bit so you can see exactly what it should look like. But please do let me know if you would prefer that I continue doing like Xbox streams or do PC where it's going to be much easier to see what I'm doing. If you'd prefer, I go to PC where there's no fogginess going on and you can actually see everything that happens. I will do so. That just means I will have to build everything I made in this in my PC world as well. And all the pixelars in here, besides Levi in this world right now, besides Levi, since I no longer have the schematic for him, I deleted it due to the entire backlash thing. If you want to know more about the whole Levi issue, I explain it, and I believe I explained it in Hinata videos. In one of the Hinata parts. But I'll give you the rundown now. Essentially what had happened is someone in a Discord server I was in hand built that almost same Levi image. And when I did it, I got a ton of backlash for basically copying him. Even though it was a flipped image, it was the same thing. And I got backlash, so I had to take it down. I said sorry to the guy, but I had to take down the tutorial. The only evidence I have of ever building him and the only evidence I have of that Levi build that I did was the first part of Hinata. Was part 1 of Hinata Hyuga. Where I showcase what I did the week before, but that's all the evidence I have, and I'm not going to delete that video, because then if I delete part 1 of Hinata, then I have to delete all the other parts, and that wouldn't be fair to everyone who wants to build Hinata, if anyone wanted to build them in the first place. But let's go back to, so that's essentially what happened with Levi, and why I had to take those videos down. We're going to go back down to this single here. Well, back down, I mean. Let's start going from this single here. From it, you want to place 2 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2. From these 2 vertical, you want to place 2 blocks going diagonally up to the right. 1, 2. From those 2 diagonals, you want to place 2 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2. From those 2 vertical, you want to place 1 block going up to the right. Now you want to place 2 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2. From those 2 vertical, you want to place 3 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2, 3. And you still want to keep this one there, because later on when we do inner hair details, there is a bit of hair or a bit of a, this continues going up to the right. From the top, from these three, on the top block, on the left side, you want to place 3 blocks to the left. 1, 2, 3. From those 3, you want to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2. From those 2 blocks, you want to place 4 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you want to place 2 sets of 3s going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2. From these 2 sets of 3s, you want to place 6 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From these 6, you want to go to the right side of them, and skipping 1 block from the right, you want to find this block. Starting on from that block, on top of it, you want to place 3 blocks to the left. 1, 2, 3. So it should look like this. From those 3, you want to place 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 3. From these 3, you want to place 9 sets of 2s going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, and 1, 2, 9. Get rid of the placement blocks without getting rid of any of the blocks in the outline, like I did initially. From those 9 sets of 2s, you want to place 1 block going up to the right. Now you want to place 2 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2. From those 2 blocks, we're now going to start going back up to the left. From these 2 blocks, you want to place 3 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3. Now you want to place 2 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2. From these 2, you want to place 4 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. From these 4, you want to place 2 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2. From these 2, you want to place 5 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you want to place 3 sets of 3s going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 3. And if you have done everything correctly, you should have reached height limit. And as you can see here, I can no longer place anything. And if I had chat shown, it would tell me that the height limit is 256. And it would tell me I've reached height limit, or height limit is 256, one of the two. But we are not done yet for this side of his hair. There is a bit more. Because of the size and the image I chose, part of his hair is cut off. So, next to the third set of these 3, you want to place, with your placement block, next to the top block of these 3, on the right side, place 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you want to place 1 black concrete next to the 4 placement blocks. And get rid of the placement blocks. From this 1 single here, you want to place another 5 blocks going another 5 singles going down to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be 6 in total. From those now 6 singles, you want to place 2 sets of 2s going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. Now you want to place 1 block going down to the right. Now you want to place 2 sets of 2s going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. From the second set of 2, on the right block, on top of it, you want to place 5 blocks going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you want to place 5 blocks going up on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that should also be at height limit. And just to finish off this side of Naruto, at least this. Just to finish off this side, the main outline on the side of Naruto, you want to place 9 blocks on the right side of the top block of these 3, 9 blocks with your placement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And next to it, you just want to place 2 blocks going down. 1, 2. And that is all the outlines, or at least the major outline, like the outer outline, like the one that, like, I know it looks weird right now, but without like his hand, because that doesn't look like a hand of his jacket and separation. But that is all we're going to do today. And wait, I hope you guys did enjoy that. I have no idea where my guy is. Where are you? Wait, did I forget to fill in pieces of Nami? Oh crap, I did, didn't I? Oops. I'll do that now then. As soon as I figure out where my guy is. Down here? Oh, we're right there. Okay, there we are. I thought I changed the skin on this guy. I hope you enjoyed this part. And before I actually end this, I actually want to fill in a few things of Nami that I somehow missed. Because I seriously do not know how I missed these parts of Nami. I just don't. So, oops. I need to get that bookshelf block back. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed. This part 1 of Naruto. I'll be back tomorrow for part 2 at the same time. And my stream schedule is going to be Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, at least until school starts, or it might change depending on my job schedule if I get one. that is all for today. You're back. Sorry, my sister just walked in. But I do hope you enjoyed this part. I will be again back for part 2 tomorrow, where I do the other side of Naruto, where I do like, by the other side I mean this is only half of the main outline, only half of the outer outline like this. But if you did enjoy, you can do me a favor by following me on Instagram, pixel.dcapro, also by following me on Twitch, and subscribing to my channel. Giving this video a like, and depending on what you're watching it on. It has been Pixel, and I'll see you tomorrow.